A lot of people misunderstand how to make money through land banking. Now, in this video, let me walk you through steps on how you can make money through land banking if you get to watch this video to the end. And I assure you that number 4 is something you are going to find very much interested. First is, let's define land banking. So what is land banking? Land banking actually means it's an investment that deals with buying land in an undeveloped or an emerging location, holding on to that land, and it's going to appreciate as you either resell the land and make profit, or you develop that land for cash flow property and also make money through it. Now, how do you make money through land banking? First is you buy into an emerging location. Now, remember, the goal of investing in land banking is for either to resell in the future or to develop in the future. Now, when you buy property in an emerging location, a fast developing location, you are investing in a location that is still developing. Now, a location that is close to the town is not far from that town. Now, this is the location where government present is in that location, infrastructure development is going on in that location. That location has good growth for future appreciation, and property in that location are very much affordable because this is a location that is still upcoming. Development has not started happening in that location at that moment. Now, property in that location start from 800,000 naira up to 4.5 million naira. That is why land banking is a low entry level investment when it comes to land investment. Secondly is holding on to that land. Now, this part deals with time and patience. Now, remember that what land banking actually means. You buy into a land, you hold on to that land, and when that land appreciates, it starts giving you good return. And this part deals with time and patience. Now, land banking property are property that are in a fast developing location, and this type of investment deals with time before that property gain appreciation. Now, this can take you up to 10 years, 7 years, 8 years, or 10 years, depending on the location where you invest in. That is why land banking is an investment that is with time. That is why it is called capital gain. Thirdly is value of appreciation. Land banking is an investment that gives you high value when it comes to appreciation. Now, this is a property you buy at its lowest entry level. Now, imagine you buy a property for 900,000 naira and you are selling that property for 10 million naira just in the space of 7 to 8 years. Take for example, when Premier League was selling, when Centenary was selling property in that location, was selling for 7.5 million naira few years back, and currently now land in Centenary City is selling for 60 million naira, 65 million naira. The same land that people were buying for 7 million naira, 5 million naira is now selling for 60 million naira. That is what land banking actually means. Now, people that bought land in that time when it was still selling at its low entry level, what they did was they just make a perimeter fencing on that land, and they are now reselling that land plot by plot because of the bought like 2 plots, 3 plots, or 4 plots, and then they are now selling it per plot, and they are gaining massive return of their investment because of they hold on to that land and they have patience. Fourth, which is the most important one, is your exit strategy. Now, this is where you actually make money. We are talking about how you are going to make profit from the investment. Now, in this part, you are going to be thinking, when development are start happening in that property, in that land you buy into, in that place you invest in, do you want to resell the property and gain capital gain, or you want to develop that property for rental purpose and gain what to call steady cash flow when you start developing that property? There's some clients that bought into one of our estates in 2021. When he bought into that estate was selling for 900,000 naira at Abogazenike. So currently now, what the client is doing, because he bought 10 plots of land, now what the client is doing, the value of that land currently now is 3.5 million naira. Just in the space of 2021 to 2026, the value of the land now is 3.5 million naira. So the company are selling the land for 3.5 million naira. What the client now do is that he now starts selling that property on a distress sale of 3 million naira. Now, he has already sold 7 plots already for a land that he bought 900,000 naira in 2021, Now imagine the return. Good he has already gained about 70% return of his investment, just because of he have the belief that that property is going to gain good appreciation. Now the reason why that client sold that property is because of he have an emergency. He needed the money. That was why he was telling us that he wanted to sell that land. So he had something that deals with health issue, and also he has already sorted the health issue, and now the remaining money is using it to establish himself. So that is what land banking is all about. This is an investment where you can buy a property at its lowest entry level, and you will sell the property and gain good return of your investment. So if you are watching this video right now, either as a first-time buyer in Nigeria that based in diaspora, looking forward to start your land banking opportunity right here in the city of Enugu, I can help you out. All you have to do is to call or WhatsApp me on the number displayed on your screen. Let's discuss your budget right here in the city of Enugu. Call or WhatsApp me on 070 6728 3262. I am Freddy Chinoso, your real estate friend based here in the city of Enugu, and my goal is to make sure I give you safe and profitable real estate transaction right here in the city of Enugu.